Ever felt that pull? That gut feeling that the vibe between you and someone has shifted, but you can't quite put your finger on why? You're picking up on a silent language, one you were never really taught to understand. Until now. I'm here to pull back the curtain for you. Think of me as your translator. In this video, we're decoding the 7 critical signs in a woman's body language that suggest she's interested in more than just friendship. This isn't about feeding paranoia or giving you a magic formula. It's about giving you the clarity you deserve. This is your secret playbook, coming directly from the source, and understanding these signals will give you a massive confidence boost to trust your own intuition. You're going to want to pay close attention, because while many of these signs are subtle on their own, the combination of them is the ultimate green light you can't ignore. The first clue is a powerful, yet often subtle, shift in physical space. She leans in when you talk. And no, I'm not just talking about her trying to hear you in a loud room. This is different. It's a subconscious drive to close the physical gap between you. When a woman is genuinely engaged, her body will often follow her interest. Here's why this can be a signal. We all have a personal space bubble, and we're very selective about who we let inside. When she willingly brings her upper body closer, tilts her head toward you, or rests her chin on her hand while angling your way, she's essentially extending an invitation into that space. It shows she isn't just hearing your words, she's captivated by your presence. Now, could she just be a polite listener? Of course. The key, like with all these signs, is context and pattern. Does she do it even when it's quiet? If you're at a calm table and she still angles her torso and head closer, that's a significant clue. It's a physical manifestation of her focus. Everyone else in the room starts to fade, and her body is telling you that you are the main event. The second sign is a fascinating psychological phenomenon known as mirroring. This is when a person subconsciously imitates the gestures or posture of someone they feel a strong rapport with. It's one of the most primal ways we build a connection. When a woman likes you, her brain is essentially saying, "We're in sync," and her body follows suit, often without her even realizing it. You might take a sip of your drink, and a moment later, she does the same. You lean back, and she shifts into a similar relaxed posture. This isn't a conscious game of copycat. It's an automatic response linked to empathy and social connection. While mirroring can happen in any situation where people feel comfortable together, in a dating context, it's a powerful sign that she's not only listening, but is also aligning herself with you on a deeper level. From a woman's perspective, this is almost never intentional. It just happens when we feel genuinely interested and at ease. If you notice this pattern, it's a very strong indicator that her interest goes beyond simple politeness. She is, quite literally, reflecting her attraction back at you. Breaking the touch barrier is a huge step in moving from platonic to romantic, which brings us to sign number 3, subtle physical contact. When a woman is attracted to you, she might find small, seemingly accidental reasons to make contact. This could be a light touch on your forearm while she's laughing at a joke. It might be a playful nudge as you're walking side by side. She might accidentally brush her hand against yours when reaching for something. While any single touch could be an accident, these moments are often subconscious tests. She's testing the waters to see how you react and signaling her comfort with more closeness. Another aspect of this is how she touches herself. You might notice her stroking her own neck, collarbone, or arm while talking to you. This can be a self-soothing gesture because attraction creates nervous energy, but it also serves to draw your attention to these more intimate areas of her body. Context is crucial here. A pat on the back during a sad story is different from a soft touch on the arm during a flirty conversation. But if you notice a pattern of these small, unnecessary touches, it's a huge sign she wants to be physically closer. There's a saying in body language, where the feet point, the heart wants to go. This brings us to our 4th sign, her body orientation. When a woman is genuinely interested, she'll often position her entire body to face you. This is more than just turning her head. It means her feet, hips, and torso are all directed your way, even in a group. Imagine you're at a party. If a woman is interested, you'll notice that while her head turns to engage with others, her body remains angled toward you. She's creating an open channel between you two, essentially saying, "You are my focus." Conversely, if her feet are pointed towards the door, it can be a subconscious sign she's ready to leave the conversation. But when she's facing you, she's creating an inclusive space that involves just the two of you. Her posture is closing her off from others to be more open to you. It's a powerful signal of prioritization. Don't underestimate this cue. It's a clear indicator that she sees you as the most important person in the room at that moment. The eyes are called windows to the soul for a reason. Our fifth sign, prolonged eye contact, is one of the most intimate signals of attraction. We aren't talking about a creepy, unbroken stare, but a gaze that lingers just a second longer than normal. It's that brief moment of connection that feels both exciting and a little nerve-wracking. When a woman is interested, her eye contact feels different. You might catch her looking from across the room, and when your eyes meet, she holds your gaze for a beat, maybe with a slight, shy smile, before looking away. That hesitation is everything. It's a non-verbal invitation. Another powerful signal is the look away and look back. She makes eye contact, looks away, then quickly glances back to see if you're still looking. On a physiological level, attraction can cause pupils to dilate, which is an involuntary response. An even more advanced signal is what's known as the triangular gaze, where her eyes move from one of your eyes to the other, then drop down to your mouth. While not a universal guarantee, it's an incredibly strong indicator she's comfortable, and her mind is subconsciously thinking about kissing you. Eye contact is a bold move, so if she's making and holding it, she's sending you one of the clearest signals in the book. Sign number 6 involves seemingly unconscious grooming gestures, known as preening. When a woman is around someone she's attracted to, she'll often engage in behaviors designed to make herself look more appealing. These are instinctual actions that signal she wants to put her best foot forward for you. The most classic example is playing with her hair. She might flip it, twirl a strand around her finger, or tuck a piece behind her ear. While this can sometimes just be a nervous habit, in the context of attraction, it serves two functions. It draws your attention to her, and the movement itself is eye-catching. It's her subconscious way of saying, "Hey, I hope you find me attractive." But preening goes beyond just hair. It can include smoothing her outfit, adjusting a necklace, or lightly touching her face. These gestures are part of an unconscious effort to present the best version of herself. If you give her a compliment and she immediately touches her hair, it's a double whammy. She's feeling a little flustered and simultaneously wants to make sure she looks good for you. If you notice these little grooming rituals, it's a strong sign she's actively trying to capture your attention. Finally, our 7th sign is her overall posture. A woman who is attracted to you and comfortable in your presence will display open and relaxed body language. Her arms will likely be uncrossed. Her shoulders will be relaxed, not hunched or tense. She'll appear at ease. An even more powerful signal is the exposure of vulnerable areas, like her neck and inner wrists. She might tilt her head to the side, exposing her neck, or rest her hands on a table with her palms up. These are evolutionarily vulnerable spots, and exposing them is a high-level display of trust and comfort. It's her subconscious saying, "I feel safe with you." She'll also often keep the space next to her free and inviting, rather than placing a purse or jacket as a barrier between you. This is an invitation for you to come closer. When you see this relaxed, open, and vulnerable posture, you can be confident that she feels a strong sense of ease and attraction toward you. So there you have it, the 7 key signals that her body language is telling you she might be interested. To recap, leaning in closer, mirroring your movements, subtle touches, direct body orientation, prolonged eye contact, preening gestures, and an open and relaxed posture. Remember, any single clue by itself could just be a coincidence or a misunderstanding. But when you start seeing them in clusters, she's leaning in, mirroring your posture, and making prolonged eye contact, it's no longer a coincidence. It's a clear invitation for you to seek the truth. This is not your magic formula. The goal here isn't to become a detective. The goal is to see things more clearly. With clarity comes power. The power to trust your gut and make decisions that honor your self-worth. Now, I want to hear from you. What was the most surprising sign you learned about today? Drop it in the comments below. I read them all. Your insights could help someone else who's in the same boat. If this video gave you a new perspective and you're getting some value out of this, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps get this information out to more people who need it. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. I post new videos every week designed to help you build authentic, meaningful connections. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.